कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा।
ये घोड़े वाला स्थान कहाँ है? घोड़े वाला स्थान कहाँ है? मान लेके चल रहे हैं। ये ऊपर फोन नहीं उठा रहे, लेकिन वो बना दे रही है।
क्या उन्हें घोड़ा बना?
वहाँ लेके चलिए।
ठाकुर जी अर्जुन ना?
हाँ नहीं नहीं, वो मार्ग रास्ता दिखाओ ना।
रास्ता तुम दिखा।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे,
लेके चले गए दरिया फोन भी नहीं उठा रहे कोई महान है इतने और वो लोग फोन भी नहीं उठाते देखो देखो आगे जाके देखो रात के पास भी हो जाए तो अच्छा
क्या जगह नहीं से होके जाएंगे वहाँ बैठने की जगह नहीं है बैठेंगे यहाँ
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
नवीन
Krishna Hare Hare,
नवीन
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा करताल देना। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। ये सब तैयार है ना?
कुंज
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदना जय यमुना तिरवनचारी राधा विनोद बिहारी। विनोद बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तिरवनचारी। यमुना तिरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। 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 गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। राज बिहारी राज बिहारी। कुंज बिहारी गिरिवरधारी। कुंज बिहारी गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। राधा रमण मेरे राधा रमण। राधा रमण मेरे राधा रमण। श्री राधा रमण प्यारे राधा रमण। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय
Hare Krishna Krishna Gaur Gaur Hare Bolo Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Oh Hari Bol 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 Nitai Gaur
This is not Navdeep. Hare Krishna. Nice hair, huh? Shade of tree, so cooling. Wow, don't want to go from here. I'm staying here, you all go. ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Okay, so last destination of our trip today and very important place, Brahma Sarovar. Which Sarovar? Somebody saying Man Sarovar. That's in Vrindavan. This is Brahma Sarovar. Kurukshetra, as we heard, the place where great battle took place, the place where Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. But other than that, this place is also very important, very important, especially this spot where we came. Sarovar means pond, Brahma Sarovar. As I said, Parshuram has performed 5 great yagyas here, and therefore this place is Samant Panchakam. Krishna, when he was 10 years, 2 months, 14 days, he left Vrindavan, he left Gokul. He came to Mathura and he did so many miraculous activities there. He killed Kamsa. He blessed King Muchkund Maharaj. And then he went to Dwarka. When he went to Dwarka, the situations, circumstances were that he was not able to come back. Why he went to Dwarka so far? 2,000 kilometers from here. We're going to go. Why he went so far? When he was in Mathura, he remembered his Brijwasis, inhabitants of Vrindavan, especially his Gopis. So he sent Uddhav, one of his very dear friend, intimate friend, to console Brijwasis. But Uddhav came back morose. Uddhav came back without any pacifying Brijwasis. Therefore Krishna went to Dwarika. And there he started killing demons. And he got married. Not one or two. 16,108 queens in Dwarika. And for every queen, Krishna had one palace. And he got 11 children from every queen. Imagine how many children. Rukmani, Satyabhama, Kalindi, Mitravinda, all these beautiful queens. They are so attached to Krishna. Of course, they are wives of Krishna. But even though lying down with these wives, Krishna was not happy. He was remembering Radharani. He was remembering Vrindavan. And very often, Dwarkavasis, they saw Krishna weeping and crying. Rukmani, Satyabhama, sleeping with Krishna, and they witnessing that how Krishna is weeping, tears coming from his eyes. That's why we're going Dwarika. To pacify Krishna. To help him. How can you help someone who's in separation and weeping and crying? By consoling that person. By giving the best to him. And why Krishna is feeling separation? From whom he is feeling separation? From Radharani. So anyone who goes to Dwarka and chant the name of Radharani is pleasing to the heart of Krishna. This is what he wants to hear. In Dwarka he is hearing his own Vrindavan pastimes and he is very fond of that. So we are going to go there and make Krishna hear all those Vrindavan pastimes, reminding him of Vrindavan. Because ultimately everything is Vrindavan, and the moods of Vrindavan, the topmost moods. When Krishna was in Dwarika, now it's been like after 100 years, because Krishna was here on the planet Earth 125 years. And just 10 years, 2 months, he left Gokul. And all this episode happened with Mathura and Dwarika, marrying queens, children and killing demons. Why can't you just come back? What is impossible for you? Srila Gurudev explained, we don't want to come to Vrindavan. Why? What's the reason? Why are you feeling so much separation? Just come back. No. Why? Because there's so many demons who wants to kill Krishna. And Krishna is killing those demons. If those demons will come to know that Krishna has any relationship with Vrindavan Vasis, the Braj Gopis, the demons can attack Vrindavan. And poor Vrindavan Vasis, they have no other weapons, they have just sticks to fight. And Krishna don't want any Brajvasis to get harmed by the demons. Therefore, he went far, Dwarika. So any attack can be in Dwarika, not in Vrindavan. Understand? That's the mood. And then what happened? Solar eclipse, very intense solar eclipse, huge. And this place, this pond, Brahma Sarovara, if anyone comes on the time of eclipse, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, and take bath here and give donation charity here, get multiple of benefits. It's in scriptures. Bathing in Kurukshetra in Brahma Sarovara, so much benefits. So Krishna heard there is solar eclipse, and he knew, maybe, not sure, my Brijwasis will come because Vrindavan is close to here. 250 kilometers Delhi and then 150. 400 kilometers only. according to the route, according to the road we came. But there are short routes also. So Krishna is wondering, maybe they will come and I'll get the opportunity to see them after long separation. And here in Vrindavan, Nand Baba, Brijwasis, they said, let's go to Kurukshetra to take bath in Brahma Sarovara. But that's not the prime purpose. They were also thinking, maybe Krishna will come here. And when they got to the news, Krishna is coming, everyone just came here. The whole Braj was empty. On their bullock carts, on their horse carts, especially bullock carts, they came here, Kurukshetra, this place, this spot. This is a meeting spot. And Krishna came from far distance, riding on a chariot, golden chariot, because he is king of Dwarika, golden chariot. With all his entourage, all his associates, he came here. So this was the meeting spot. Understand? So this is not only the place of Krishna speaking Bhagavad Gita, but the meeting of, after long years of separation, meeting his dear ones, his family members, his associates. When Krishna arrived here, he saw Yashoda Maya. Etiquette says, when you see your mom after a long time, what you supposed to do? Pay obeisances. But in the realm of love, etiquette has no space, because love is more important than etiquettes. Krishna saw Mother Yashoda after a long time. He came running and Mother Yashoda embraced him. Tears flowing from her eyes and milk from her breast in this old age. Milk started flowing from her. So much vatsalya, so much affection overflowing. Seeing her son after a long time, long years, Yashoda Maya cannot hold her emotions and she is weeping and crying. And Nand Maharaj, his father, standing next to Krishna, waiting when Yashoda will leave Krishna, and I also want to embrace him. But she don't want to leave Krishna. She's just, getting this embrace after long years. She remembering those days when Krishna was young, and every day she used to feed Krishna. Every day she used to hug Krishna for hours and hours. And she's getting this touch of Krishna after long years. She don't want to leave Krishna. But seeing Nand Maharaj standing next to her, she released Krishna. And Nand Maharaj, tears in his eyes, and he embraced Krishna. He also don't want to leave Krishna. Then his friends, his sakhas are waiting. Oh, when parents will leave. And we are also here to get this embrace of Krishna. We are missing this. And it's been so many years. Each and every sakha, they meet Krishna. But Radharani and Braj Gopis, they cannot come close because of some social etiquettes, some morals. They are standing far and they are beholding the beauty of Krishna in their eyes with that eyes of love, and embracing Krishna in their heart with that vision, with that emotions. But they cannot come close because of some etiquette. And some conversation took place. Some conversation between Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, that's in Bhagavatam. I'm not going detail into that. But Radharani want to see Krishna. So after everyone got settled in their camps, Krishna came to see Radharani and the Braj Gopis. Can't explain, can't describe. When Gurudev used to describe this pastime, he was crying and weeping. Imagine, after so many years, say 80, 90 years, meeting Radharani, who is more dear than his life, here in this Kurukshetra. This is a meeting place. Krishna, he proposed to Radharani. Remember, we used to have Ras dance in Vrindavan. We can also do Ras dance here. You are here, I am here, the Gopis are here. Radharani said, no. Ras cannot take place in Kurukshetra. Ras has only copyrights in Vrindavan. Priya soham sahjari Kurukshetra milataz tatham samradha tadubhyam sangam sukam tatrapi antar khelna madur murli pancham jushe mano mein kalind pulin vipanaya swaranti My heart wants to go back to Vrindavan on the bank of Jamuna. Ras can only take place in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is the foundation where the memorious pastimes of Radha Krishna can take place. Nowhere else. Even if the meeting happened in Kurukshetra, but those pastimes cannot take place here. The Vrindavan is so important ingredient. It has to be there on the bank of Jamuna. Radharani said, no, I cannot do this here. We have to go back to Vrindavan. Krishna. And then Krishna started speaking. Because this is Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra. He is very fond of giving lectures. He said, Gopis, what is the point of crying? Mai bhaktir hi bhutanam amritya kalpate. Anyone who is devoted to me, feel me in their hearts. You can also see me in your hearts. I am situated in everyone's heart. So I have a conversation here. Gopi said, चित्तकारी तम हेते विषय चाय लगाए थे यत्नकारी नारी अस्वादने. We trying to forget you. Gopi said, we are not trying to remember you. We tried so many times. We want to forget you because you're giving pain all the time. Remembering you and establishing relationship with you is source of pain. We don't want to remember you. We want to forget you, but this is our problem. We are helpless. We are not able to forget you. Wherever we see, we all the time, we just remember you, remember you, remember you. So Gopis, let's have rasa dance here. And you can see me in your heart. I'm Paramatma in everyone's heart, also in your heart. Yeah, Krishna is giving lecture. And that Gopis, they are not less. They started speaking back to Krishna saying, Nahi Gopi Yogeshwar, Pad Kamal Tomar, Chitte Paive Santosh, Tomar Vakya Paripati, Tar Madhya Kutinati, Shuni Gopi Ar Badarosh. Mistake. Nahi Gopi Yogeshwar, Pad Kamal Tomar. We are not yogis, just getting satisfied by remembering and meditating Paramatma in the heart. That's for yogis. We are gopis. We are not satisfied just seeing your forearm form. We want to serve you. We have love for you. We want to serve you with so much love. So therefore don't satisfy us with your words. Tumar vakya paripati tar madhya kuti nati shuni gopi ar bado rosh. Your words is piercing our heart and full of duplicity. Gopis are rebuking Krishna. Full of duplicity. By hearing this, you're making us more upset. So don't give lecture here. We know you're very fond of giving lecture, but don't give us lecture. We just want to serve you. See, this is the spot where this conversation took place 5,000 years back. And we are exactly at this spot. This tree is a witness. Under this banyan tree. Kalpataru, desire fulfilling tree. Whatever you ask under this tree will get fulfilled. Okay, don't ask prasadam, we have ready with that. Don't ask rest, everything is there. But ask something more than that. What? Oh Dham, please bless us so we can get entrance into this conversation. The mood of Vrindavan, the mood of Braj Gopis. They are not satisfied or just pacified by hearing some words of sweet words pacifying them. No, they want to serve Krishna. This is the mood of Braj Bhav. Kim karom mein hum, always want to serve Krishna. And then Gopi saying, no, you don't understand. Na gani apana dukh, dekhi brajeveshwari mukh, braj jane hriday vidare, kiba mare brajvasi, kiba jiyao brajasi, keno jiyao dukh sahi bare. You see what Gopi is saying? We do not care for our personal unhappiness, But when I see the morose face of Mother Yashoda and the hearts of all the inhabitants of Vrindavan breaking because of you, I wonder whether you want to kill them all or do you want to enliven them by coming there? Why are you simply keeping them alive in the state of suffering? Just tell one thing, you want to come or you don't want to come. They are holding their lives. They can leave their life any minute, but they believe your word because you promise never goes in vain. You promise you're going to come back. Just because of that, they're surviving, but they're in so much pain, especially your mother Yashoda. We can't see her. And you see your outfit? तुम्हारी अंदर वेश? Where is Radha Sundari? हाँ. तुम्हारी अंदर वेश? अन्य संगु अन्य देश, ब्रज ने कबू नहीं भाई. ब्रज भूमि छाड़ी ते नारे, तोमा ना देखी ते मारे, ब्रज जेनर की है उपाय. See what they're saying. The inhabitants of Vrindavan do not want you dressed like a prince. What is this? You have no peacock feather. You have no flute. You carrying Sudarshan Chakra here. Golden crown. We are not happy with this. That's not our style. This is not your actually outfit. Not happy to see dressed like a prince. Nor do they want you to associate with great warriors in different country. We don't want this. The Brijwasis, they cannot leave the land of Vrindavan, and without your presence, they all are dying. What is their condition to be? O Krishna, तुम्ही ब्रजेर सकल संपद, कृपा आद्र तुम्हार मन, आसी जियाओ ब्रज जन, ब्रजे उदय करो निज पद. My dear Krishna, you are the life and soul of Vrindavan Dham. You are especially the life of Nand Maharaj. You are the only opulence in the land of Vrindavan, and you are the very merciful. Please come, please come, please come, and let all the residents of Vrindavan live. Kindly keep your lotus feet again in Vrindavan. Please come back. You see, this is what Gopis are saying. You hearing me or sleeping? How with so much emotions Gopis are speaking these words. And you see what Krishna is answering back? Krishna is saying, what do you think? I don't have emotions? I don't have love? So listen, I also have to say something. What Krishna is saying here. Pran priye, shun mor e satya vachan, toma sabar samarane, jhuru mui ratri dine, mor dukh na jane kaun jan. Oh my dearest Srimati Radha Rani, please hear me. I am speaking the truth. I cry day and night simply upon remembering you all inhabitants of Vrindavan. Don't think I am happy there. You can't understand how much pain I have and what I am suffering, what I am going through. You see, Krishna is alone in Dwarika. There is no one to pacify him. But who is there in Vrindavan? All these places of pastimes. You see, Gopis are seeing all these places of pastimes. Gopis seeing this Jamuna Maharani, and they have their shoulders to cry. But who is there with Krishna? No one to pacify him. No one. Therefore, he said, I cried day and night simply upon remembering you all. No one knows how unhappy this makes me. No one understands my feelings. ब्रजवासी जतजन माता पिता सखगन सबे है मोर प्राण सम तार मध्य गोपीगण साक्षात मोर जीवन और तुम्ही मोर जीवन रे जीवन. Krishna continued saying, all the inhabitants of Vrindavan Dham, hear this attentively. Krishna saying, my mother, my father, my friends are and everything else are like my life and soul. And among all the inhabitants of Vrindavan, the Gopis are my life and soul. And amongst the Gopis, you, Radharani, are the chief. Therefore, you are the very life of my life. O Radharani, you are my life of my life. O Pran Priye. My dear Radharani, I am always subservient to the loving affairs of all of you. I am under your control only. My separation from you and residence in distant places have occurred due to my strong misfortune. Who's saying this? Misfortune to Krishna. He is the source of all fortune and auspiciousness. But what he's saying? In lamentation, in separation, Krishna is saying, listen, the cause of our separation is my misfortune. Priya priya sang hina, priya priya sang bina, nahi je e satya praman, tomar dasha shune jabe, tar ei dasha habe, ei bhav dohe rakhe pran. See what Krishna is saying. Priya priya sang hina. When a woman is separated from the man she loves, or a man is separated from his beloved woman, neither of them can live. It is a fact that they live only for each other, for if one dies and another hears of it, he or she will die also. And in this way, long conversation. Rakite tomar jivan sevi ami Narayan. Krishna is speaking so many words, pacifying Radharani. There's a long conversation and going to take a long time. But we have just touched the important point. How Radharani expressing her love and emotion. Want Krishna to come back, and Krishna is showing his helplessness. Because he don't want to, he's not telling Radharani that I'm there in Dwarka, separation, feeling separation because of all of you. He's not expressing this. And therefore after this conversation, Radharani said, Krishna, oh Gopis, let's make Krishna ride on the chariot of our hearts. And we want to take Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. So they made Krishna, in their feelings, in their emotions, they made Krishna ride on the chariot of their hearts. And they took Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. This is the only purpose of Rath Yatra. That's called Rath Yatra. Understand? This is the place, the origin of Rath Yatra. Because the purpose of Rath Yatra is what? Just pulling the chariot? Just pulling the cart? Who's pulling the cart? The Gopis. And what is the chariot? The heart of the Gopis. And who's sitting on that? Krishna. So Gopis pulling the rope of love, making Krishna, bringing Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. This is the purpose of Rath Yatra we do everywhere. Understand? So, remember this spot. Visualize this. Keep in your vision. Whenever you attend Rath Yatra, remember this spot. This is a place, the origin of Rath Yatra happens here in Kurukshetra. So why we are here in Kurukshetra? To receive the mercy of this Dham. And we are here at this meeting spot of Radharani and Krishna. And from here Radharani took Krishna back to Vrindavan in her meditation, in her absorption. So under the guidance of Shri Radharani, under the guidance of the most dear of Radharani, our Srila Gurudeva and our entire Guru Parampara, we also pray to Krishna, let's go to Vrindavan. O Krishna, Jagannatha Swami, Nayan Patagami Bhavatume. Let's go to Vrindavan. And you see, from here, tomorrow we going Jagannath Puri, which is also known as Dwarika. Jagannath Puri, the place of Rath Yatra, bringing Krishna. Jagannath means Krishna, from Dwarka to Vrindavan. That's our final destination. Wandering all these places and bringing then Krishna back to Vrindavan. Keep this mood in your heart. Then everything is successful. Our trip is successful, and it's already successful. Everything is so favorable. Everyone's on time, punctual. Yeah. I said we're going to start bus 5 a.m. The bus started 4:59. And then lekar prasad. Delicious prasad. And it's not hot, as I assumed. It was getting hot, but we got showers before you all came. I pray to Indra, please. My devotees are coming first time to India. Can you please cool down? Indra said, okay. Because they are coming for very good reason. I am going to help them. And you see under the shade of this tree, it's so cooling effect. Nitai pad kamala, koti chandra sushitala. So, but now we have to go because sun also want to serve. Sun also wants to give his impact. So after the cooling effect, we are going to walk little in the sun and then again boarding our buses and only 5 minutes drive to the place where we are going to have lunch prasadam and back to our hotel Faridabad. I want to go there as soon as possible so that you can have good rest tonight. For tomorrow journey, we are starting 5 a.m. The buses will be there outside the hotel 5 a.m. Put all your luggages there and we are going to start as soon as possible to airport without any delay there. Shri Kurukshetra Dham ki, Shri Brahma Sarovara ki. Any complaints so far? Any appreciation so far? Shila Gurudev ki jai. I want to introduce Naveen Prabhu idhar aao. Shyam Prabhu idhar aao. तुम क्यों रह गया? तुम भी आ जाओ. I want to introduce few devotees who are behind the scenes who helped a lot to make this trip very comfortable for us. So we have Naveen Prabhu from Ambala. This whole team. I'm Shyam Das Prabhu. Pradhan ji kahan gaye? Sundar Gopal Prabhu. This is our team from Ambala. We have a board there and he's the president and he's a vice president, he's a treasurer. So all they brought, I didn't expect it. We're going to have such nice, comfortable, they brought chairs, they brought all this. But if you come Navdeep Parikrama and Brajmandal Parikrama, you won't get any of these things. Which is also have their own glories. We have to touch the dham and spare the dust of dham. But I told them they're coming first time, so first impression is the last impression. So that's why first time we're bringing this, next time we're not going to bring this. So they did, he arranged very delicious prasadam, worked out with the cooks, tell them, he told them put lot of chilies, no chilies, no chilies, they can't hold chilies and that's all. Hare Krishna, thank you Prabhuji, clapping for them. Vasu Prabhu, you know who's Vasu? The big. Vasu Prabhu and his father Shyamdas Prabhu, they worked so much. They went to Dwarika a month back to make all arrangements because we have almost 380 devotees coming to Dwarika. 380 people. So they made all arrangements, hotel, buses, prasadam, everything booked. Let's see. It's test now. How's your arrangements there? Let's see. So we are very thankful to them to arrange for this. And our Shyam Sundar Prabhu from Faridabad, get up, stand up. And where is Mataji? Sudevi Mataji, where is she? So much. You know? They did so much. And of course me too. Hare Krishna. So, with Kirtan, let's go back to the buses. Only 5-7 minutes walk. Hare Krishna.